You're listening to Sports Radio 92.3. You're listening to Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com. It's Valley Football Association action tonight here on WOSQ as the Marshfield Tigers play Appleton West in Appleton this evening. That's up next on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com.
It's Marshfield Tigers football.
Tiger football on WOSQ. With Dale Yukaitis, I'm Gene Delisio at Aid Dillon Field at Appleton West High School. Marshfield and Appleton West meeting in this matchup this evening. Appleton West comes out with sophomore Peyton Weedman as their quarterback. 2 receivers on the near side, 2 on the far side, and a running back next to Weedman on this play. And on first down, the handoff straight ahead for a gain of about 3 yards. Right up the middle to another freshman, Charlie Blevins, who this year has rushed for 62 yards and 1 touchdown.
Ball is carried to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, that's tough in the Fox Valley Association when you're playing freshmen, but certainly gives them a look at the future.
2nd and 7 for West at their own 23. Weedman back in the pistol, takes the snap, hands off again. Not much running room for Blevins across the 25, out to about the 26, maybe the 27.
Charlie Blevins, the ball carrier.
He gets 4 more on that play.
Well, it doesn't surprise me to see Appleton coming out to try to run the ball up the middle because that's where Marshfield was weakest last week.
A 3rd and 3 for West at their own 27. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Weedman in the pistol formation, 2 men next to him. Takes the snap, hands off again, but nothing there. A big hit by Owen Griesbach back at the 25-yard line. And the ball carrier dropped for a loss of 2. That was Blevins again. Owen Griesbach with a big defensive play, a tackle for loss for Owen. That sets up a 4th and 5 for Appleton West at their own 25-yard line. We presume the Terrors will punt the ball here. They've used several punters this year. This is Mason Solly kicking for West from his own 15-yard line. Brooks Hinson back deep for Marshfield. Kick is away. Good kick. Hinson on his own 45 to the 50, heading to the far sideline. A block to the 45-40. Turns back inside the 35-30, up the sideline 20, 15-10, and he's in the end zone for a Marshfield touchdown.
And I do not see a flag.
The second time this season that Brooks Hinson has returned a punt for a touchdown. He also had a 44-yarder against Wausau East. This is a 55-yard return, and the Tigers lead 6-0.
Well, Marshfield has been known for their special teams over the years, especially their punt and kick returns. Not quite as strong this year, but another one by Hansen there, and he tight-roped the far sideline. Press box tonight is on this near sideline where we are, and it's both teams have parents on this side of the field because there are no stands on the far side. Beautiful field, turf field.
Tigers now will kick the PAT. Keegan Frederick kicking with Adam Gilbertson the holder. Tigers strike quickly, and they score without running an offensive play. The official stepping in between the lines for a discussion. Tigers caught by surprise by that return by Hinson, and so did not get their PAT team out there right away, but now they're all set. Keegan Frederick to attempt the PAT. 7 of 7 on PATs this year. Adam Gilbertson the holder. Still a delay here, Dale.
Well, we've got some sort of motion here from the referee.
Appears to be a penalty against Appleton West on the return. But now we're set for the kick. Ball is placed down. Kick on the way. It's up, and it is good. Keegan Frederick on the point after touchdown. And we are less than 2 minutes into this ball game, and Marshfield leads Appleton West 7-0. We'll come back to Appleton and more football in just a moment.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy of our broadcast.
An employee at once asked me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Marshfield Tigers, a 55-yard punt return by Brooks Hinson puts Marshfield on the scoreboard. Tigers lead early 7-0. And they're kicking off once again. Now that penalty that was assessed against Appleton West on Hinson's punt return will be assessed here, and Frederick will kick from the 50-yard line.
And the legal use of the hands penalty against Appleton West on the return is now marched off at the kickoff. Kickoff at the 50-yard line.
So Frederick kicking off from the 50-yard line here. DeMarcus Parks back in deep safety with Charlie Blevins. Frederick's kick is away. Long line drive well into the end zone for a touchback.
Ball is out of the end zone. We'll return to the 20-yard
Well, Dale, a
line.
strong start for the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, especially on special teams. We'll see again, the defense held in their first series, so we'll see.
Tiger defense back out there after a strong showing in the first possession by Appleton West. Sophomore Peyton Weedman, a quarterback, in the pistol formation. On first down, he hands off once again, and Blevins straight ahead for about 2. He was undercut by Donnie Karolfi at the 22-yard line and stopped after a short gain.
Peace, the ball carrier.
2nd and 8 coming up now for Appleton West at their own 22. Tigers have Sawyer Ambling playing nose tackle. Chase DeShane, Aiden Brenner, their defensive tackles. Owen Griesbach and Simon Daggett, the defensive ends. 2nd and 8 for West at their own 22. Weedman in the pistol. Takes the snap, throws it near side. It's caught, but a loss on this play. Quick pass to Daniel Mwendenga. Lined up as a receiver on the near sideline. Got the pass, but then was dropped back at the 18-yard line. That pass play loses 4 yards.
Stopped by Caleb Neuenfeld. Lost back to the 18.
Loss of 4. 3rd and 12 for West at their own 18-yard line. Caleb Neuenfeld out there on that tackle for Marshfield. 2 receivers near side, Mwendenga and Parks. 2 on the far side. Weedman in the pistol, fades to pass once again. Throws to the far side, it's dropped, incomplete pass. Chase Verbumen coming across the middle on a slant. Had the ball go through his fingertips, incomplete.
Pretty strong pass, but the quarterback, but just a little bit behind him, more towards the back shoulder. Receiver tried to reach back and grab it, but it went right through his hands.
So 4th and 12 for West at their own 18. And Mason Solly kicking again. Lined up around his own 5-yard line. Brooks Hinson stationed at midfield to receive this punt. He ran the last one back 55 yards for a touchdown. Good snap. Here's the kick, a high kick, but not very deep. Hinson comes up, and he muffs the punt. There's a penalty flag down. Ball is laying on the ground at the West 47, covered there by Dylan Bangert. Now, there was some contact between Hinson and another player. I'm not sure if it was Bangert or an Appleton West player, so we'll see how the officials spot this. They have called a penalty on the play. Could be the West man ran into Hinson. There is an interference call against West here. Or could have blocked Bangert into Hinson. Whatever the call, it's going against Appleton West. And will give Marshfield good field position to start their first series of the night. I'll mark this off from the West 45.
Goodness.
A 15-yarder. And so the Tigers begin their first offensive series at the Appleton West 30. 8:42 remaining. First quarter, Tigers lead 7-0. Tigers led out by senior quarterback Adam Gilbertson. He's passed for 520 yards and 4 touchdowns with 6 pass interceptions this year. Chris Pohl wide near side, Brooks Hinson far side, Raydon Anderson the back. Next to Gilbertson, Tigers now shift. Mason Seidel lines up as a blocking back on the near side. Gilbertson takes the snap, Gives off tackle Anderson, a big hole across the 25, 20, 15, 10-yard line, and wrestled down inside the 10. Braden Anderson gets along that sideline and carries down to about the West 7.
Counter-type blocking in the backfield with Braden Anderson going off the left side.
And he gets 23 on that play. First and goal for Marshfield at the Appleton West 7-yard line. Tigers in scoring range immediately. Anderson and Seidel in the eye on this play. Tyler Hyman back in the lineup this week, playing tight end, shifts to the far side. Hinson comes near side. Gilbertson will give to Seidel, straight ahead. Inside the 5, he powers his way near the goal line. He is close, and he is in for the touchdown. Mason Seidel goes 7 yards for the score, his second rushing touchdown of the year, to cap a 2-play, 30-yard drive. And the Tigers lead 13-0.
Oh, here's something we haven't seen them do yet this year, the swinging gate type formation for the extra point.
Gilbertson at quarterback. And now the pitch goes back to Seidel. He gets in the end zone for 2.
Oh, boy.
Tigers run a rather odd PAT play, but they do score, and Marshfield extends their lead. 8:27 remaining in the first quarter. Our score is Marshfield 15, Appleton West nothing. And more football from Appleton following this message.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Keegan Frederick will kick off for the Tigers. He's put 2 in the end zone already tonight. Keegan ready here. And he boots it, a long line drive, and that's in the end zone as well. So Appleton West again starts their series on their own 20-yard line. 8:27 remaining in the first quarter, and Marshfield leads 15-0.
Not a lot of stands here at Appleton compare of some of the places that we go to, but they're full tonight. A lot of Appleton fans still out there in support of their team. Like to see that.
Peyton Weedman at quarterback in the pistol formation. Michael Aponte next to him. Vanderboom comes in motion. On first down, the handoff goes to Parks. No place to go. Thrown down in the backfield. A Marshfield ball player got there first. There may be a fumble on the play as well. Appears there is. And a Tiger recovery. And Marshfield has the ball back at the West 18-yard line. Did not see who got the football, but Marshfield has it back at the Appleton West 18-yard line. Things going from bad to worse for Appleton West. First turnover by either ball club in this ball game, and the Tiger offense right back on the field. Anderson blocking back, Seidel in the backfield. Tigers now shift. Josh Peters, a tight end, comes near side. Tigers shift into an I formation. Gilbertson the pass, lobs it across the middle, hits Peters, the tight end, but the pass play is broken up on a good defensive play by an Appleton West defensive back. Chase Verboemen got a hand in there, knocked down the ball, and Anderson, so it's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 Tigers at the West 18.
Well thrown ball, but an even better player by the defensive back from Appleton.
Good job there by Chase Verboemen, only a sophomore, one of many young players on this roster. Pole to the near side, Hinson far side. Anderson in the backfield. Now they shift. Seidel, the fullback, and Anderson, the tailback on this play. From the eye. Gilbertson gives to Anderson, a big hole straight ahead across the 10. Gets
boy.
outside the 5-yard line into the goal line for the touchdown.
Wow. Well, let's just say it doesn't get any easier than that. Anderson took the ball about 6-7 yards deep, headed towards the center of the line, and then cut to his right, and then cut towards the right pylon as we looked down at the field and untouched.
Braden Anderson's first rushing touchdown this year. A 2-play, 18-yard scoring drive. Marshfield leads 21-0. Keegan Frederick comes back in to attempt the PAT. Kick is on the way, and the kick is up and good.
The point after touchdown is good.
And the Tigers with 3 touchdowns in the first 4 minutes of this ball game. 8:08 remaining in the first quarter. And our score is Marshfield 22, Appleton West nothing. More football coming up from Appleton following these words.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
2-0 lead. Keegan's first 3 kickoffs, all to the end zone. Keegan ready here. And here's the kick. End over end kick, and that one into the end zone as well. So again, Appleton West begins their next series on their own 20-yard line. Marshfield leads it 22-0 with 8:08 remaining in the first quarter. Major League Baseball tomorrow on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Seattle and Texas. Coverage begins at 5:30 tomorrow, right here on WOSQ. 1st and 10 West at their own 20. The officials stop play here. An officials timeout. And the West ball players will re-huddle here.
They were having a little trouble with the chain gang on the far sideline trying to get it reset. Still having some issues. Have the downs marker. There we go.
Those are tough to handle sometimes.
Oh, yes, they are. Get your ankle wrapped up in the chain over there.
Peyton Weedman quarterbacking. Charlie Blevins in the backfield. Receivers on either side on 1st and 10 for West at their own 20-yard line. Weedman in the pistol formation. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, being rushed, heads for the far sideline, still on his feet. Now throws deep across the middle, and the ball is caught at the 35-yard line, and the ball carrier dropped right there. Nice pass on the run by Weedman. Gain of about 15 yards on that play. That ball going to Tyler Josie, a sophomore receiver, his second catch of the year.
Pass complete to Tyler Josie.
A gain of 17 brought down at the West 37, 1st and 10 for Appleton West.
37-yard line, first down.
2 receivers far side, 1 on the near side. Wing back near side as well. Here's the handoff to Blevins, straight ahead
Flag.
to the 40, to about the 41 or the 42.
Flag from behind, referee threw one. Illegal motion. Or illegal shift, either way.
Brought down by Simon Dagan.
So that play will likely come back. By the way, halftime this evening, we'll hear from Elliot Ashbeck, inducted last week into the Marshfield Tiger Athletic Hall of Fame. We'll hear Elliot's acceptance speech during our halftime program this evening.
Motion penalty against Appleton West.
Ball comes back to the 32.
32-yard line. first down and 15.
First and 15 West at their own 32-yard line.
Referee talking to one of the linemen for Appleton, maybe talking to him about what happened there.
Josie and Verbumen both to the near side. Two receivers far side. Weidman in the pistol. Grabs the snap, back to pass. Throws quickly far sideline and incomplete. Looking on the far sideline for Thomas Schubert. He was screened off the play along the sideline by a couple of Tiger defenders, most notably Donnie Karolfi. Had him screened off the play and incomplete pass. Second and 15 for West at their own 32. Nice night for football this evening. Jossie coming out wide near side. Weidman back in the pistol. Double wing here, wide out far side as well. Weidman fades to pass. Looking near sideline, the ball caught by Blivens. He's dropped immediately. A very nice defensive play by Marshfield's Ethan Richardson, who tracked down Blivens from behind at the 34-yard line. That play only gains 1 yard. Ethan Richardson made some big plays last week. A good one right there. Gain of only 1 on the play. So 3rd and 14 for West at their own 33. Jossie goes out wide far side. Perry and Peace to the near side. He's their leading receiver this year. Weidman in the pistol. Grabs the snap, fades to pass. Now being rushed, starts to run, gets hit from behind and sacked by Griesbach back at the 27.
Weidman keeps the ball. He's brought down
Owen Griesbach on the sack, his second of the year. And the ball placed back at the 27-yard line, loss of 6 on the play.
And about 20 for the Terrors.
So 4th and 20 for Appleton West at their own 27. Owen Griesbach's second quarterback sack this year. Solly on to punt. High snap, pulls it in. Kick is away, not real deep. And Hinson runs up, grabs the ball on his own 49, heading for the far sideline and spun down near the West 40. But once again, good field position for Marshfield. Tigers begin this series on the Appleton West 40. 5:55 remaining in the first quarter, and Marshfield leads 22-0.
First down and 10 now for Marshfield.
Tiger football on WOSQ this evening, brought to us by the Sports Den of Marshfield.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Seidel gains 9 on that play.
Mason Seidel, the ball carrier. Stopped by Ian
2nd and 1
Espinosa
Tigers at the Appleton West 31-yard line.
2nd and 1.
Remember, Mason did have 2 100-yard ball games for the Tigers as a junior last season against both Slinger and Wausau West. 2nd and 1 Marshfield at the West 31. Anderson and Seidel now line up in the eye. Gilbertson under center on this play. And Adam fakes the handoff back to pass. Has time, throws far sideline, and the ball through the hands of a defensive back incomplete. Looking for Pole on a deep slant about the 5-yard line. And right through the hands of Appleton West defensive back DeMarcus Parks.
Well, I think he had his mind made up. He was going to Pole all the way because the roughing the passer.
Looks like we do have a call, Dale. You're right.
It was a receiver on this far side that was open as well. So I think Gilbertson had
Ball is now spotted.
kind of a one-track mind as far as where he was going to throw that. Of course, maybe he was told that's where he was supposed to throw it to.
It is roughing the passer against West. Now the Marshfield Tigers have the ball on the West 16, 1st and 10. 1st and 10 Tigers on the West 16-yard line. High backfield behind Gilbertson. Anderson straight ahead. inside the 10, near the 5-yard line, inside the 5.
What a horse.
Down to about the 3-yard line.
Big kid.
Yep, 6'2", 230, and picks up 13 yards on that run. First down for Marshfield, first and goal Tigers at the West 3-yard line. 4:55 remaining, first quarter, and Marshfield leads 22-0.
Little inside running play. I think it was a trap there to Anderson that time, who ended up going over left guard for his positive yardage and then carried several players.
Tigers line up, Anderson and Seidel in the I formation. Gilbertson to Seidel, straight ahead, and he'll power his way near the goal line. He gets in for the touchdown.
Hand off to Mason Seidel. He is
3-yard touchdown run for Mason Seidel, a 4-play, 40-yard scoring drive. Marshfield leads 28-0. 4 Marshfield touchdowns here in the opening quarter. And Seidel has 2 of them. Keegan Frederick back in to attempt the PAT. Kick is on the way. It is up, and it is good. So the Tigers expand their lead once again. We now have 4:27 remaining in the first quarter. And our score is Marshfield 29, Appleton West nothing. Back for more football in just a moment.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Tigers having their way with Appleton West tonight. 4 touchdowns in the first quarter, and the Tigers lead 29-0. Again, Keegan Frederick on to kick off. He's put all of his kickoffs into the end zone tonight. And this kick is away. This one's a shorter kick. Comes to Parks on the 10. 15 to the near side, the 20. That's he's pulled down by Marshfield's Jacob Sadowska back around the 17-yard line. Appleton West football on their own 16. 4:21 remaining. In the first quarter, Marshfield leads 29-0. Appleton West offense back on the field. For Booman and Schubert wide far side. 2 receivers wide on the near side. Weedman in the pistol formation. And before play begins, we have a whistle stopping play. A Marshfield man may have an equipment issue. That's Dawson Meisner, sent off the field. So Dawson leaves, and he'll be replaced by Morgan Schrader. 1st and 10 West at their own 16-yard line. Weedman takes the pistol snap. Here's a pitch play to Blevins. Cuts back inside across the 15 to about the 18-yard line. Blevins, only a freshman, runs for 2. By the way, this Appleton West Ball Club has 43 players on the roster, but only 5 seniors, only 9 juniors. Others are all freshmen and sophomores. 2nd and 8 for West at their own 18. 2 receivers near side, 2 on the far side. Weedman sets himself, takes the snap, hands off to Blevins, gets outside a grease spot to the 20-yard line, then takes a hard hit near the 25. Hit hard there by Meisner, and also by Caleb Neuenfeld. A gain of 7 for Blevins. The 3rd and 1 for Appleton West at their own 25-yard line.
It'll make it 3rd down and a yard for the Terrors.
Receivers on either side. Michael Aponte now in the backfield behind Weedman on 3rd and 1. Weedman back to pass. Steps away from some pass rushers and throws near sideline. Low throw, but caught on the near sideline by Thomas Schubert for a first down. Schubert goes down right away at the West 28. Gain of 3, enough for the first down. 1st and 10 for Appleton West at their own 28-yard line. Now 2:45 remaining first quarter, and Marshfield leads 29-0. West sends 3 receivers out to the far side, 1 on the near side. Weedman in the pistol formation. Gets the snap and hands off. It's Blivens off tackle across the 30 and breaks a couple of tackles out to about the 33.
Ball's handed to Michael Aponte.
Gain of about 5 on that play.
It is Danny Carolfi who brings him down.
2nd and 5 coming up for West at their own 33-yard line.
Nice job by Blivens there, too, as he was going up the middle and bounced off a sure tackle.
Yeah.
What could have been a sure tackle by Marshfield and spun to the outside to get those extra yards. Nice job.
Aponte and Parks now in the backfield next to Weedman on 2nd and 5 from the 33. And Weedman on a broken play runs straight ahead for a nice gain out to about the 37-yard line.
The quarterback's nightmare. You turn to hand off to a back and he takes off and you're looking at him and you go, where are you going?
And there were 2 guys back there with him and neither one wanted the football.
They went opposite directions and he was going to hand off to the guy on the near side, it looked like, but I don't know.
So that leaves a 3rd and 1 for Appleton West at their own 37.
Oh, boy.
Daniel Mwendenga comes wide near side, 2 men far side. Weedman back on the pistol. For Booman comes in motion. And Weedman hands to Aponte, cuts back inside. Stood up at the 39. Not much there, but he'll have the first down with that run.
The ball carrier.
Michael Aponte runs for 2, a first down for Appleton West at their own 39-yard line.
2 yards to the 39.
We have 1:05 remaining in the opening quarter, and Marshfield leads Appleton West 29-0. This is West's 7th play on this drive, their longest drive of the night. Weedman stands back in there in the pistol with 3 receivers out to the near side, 1 on the far side. Weedman takes the snap, fakes the pass, now runs to the far sideline, throws on the run, intercepted. It's picked off and run back inside the 35-yard line. Intercepted by Donnie Carolfi. Donnie Carolfi with a pass interception. His first of the year. Weedman's 2nd interception thrown this year.
Gene, we have some early scores in here while the teams are changing.
All right.
Amherst over Spencer, 14-0. Mosinee over Rhinelander, 21-0. Auburndale over Marathon, 14-0. And Point over Wausau West, 7-0.
That's kind of a surprise.
Yep.
1st and 10 Tigers at the West 33-yard line. Chase Robinson now playing quarterback for Marshfield. Hinson and Pohl both out to the near side. And Chase hands to Graydon Rohde. Big hole off tackle inside the 20-yard line. 15, cuts back inside to about the 14. Nice run by Graydon Rohde. Brings the ball inside the West 20-yard line. Gains a 14 on that run. A first down for Marshfield.
14-yard line before he is brought down.
At the West 19, Carolfi's pass interception. The 2nd takeaway of the Marshfield Tigers in this ballgame. Closing out the first quarter. In fact, we'll let that clock run down. And the first quarter will end here at Appleton West High School with our score, the Marshfield Tigers 29, Appleton West nothing. Back to Appleton and second quarter action following these messages.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy of our broadcaster.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance. and everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Chase Robinson at quarterback. Graydon Rohde the tailback. Trey Parr, Brooks Hinson the wideouts. Robinson back to pass here, throws far side. Hinson open at the 10-yard line. Gets outside to the 5-yard line, fends off a defender and gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Pass is complete to Brooks Hinson.
14-yard touchdown pass, Robinson to Hinson to cap a 2-play, 33-yard drive. And Marshfield leads 35-0. Brooks Hinson on that touchdown catch, his 4th of the year. Robinson's 2nd touchdown pass this season. The interception by Karolfi starting that drive. Now Keegan Frederick with the PAT try, but a penalty flag before the snap. Tigers have scored on each of their possessions tonight.
Encroachment against Appleton West, it is declined.
Encroachment on West is the call. Declined by the Tigers. They'll kick it here. Kick is on the way by Keegan Frederick. It is up, and it is good. So the Tigers score once again. We are early in the second quarter here at Appleton West High School, and our score now, Marshfield 36, Appleton West nothing, and more football coming up in just a moment.
High school.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
On top by 36 early in the second quarter.
And we will have run clock. I just checked on that with our scorekeepers here and our clock man. And he says, yep, second or third quarter. If it approaches or goes to 35, it's run clock.
So we started to run the clock early last week, even earlier this week.
And we're just 9 seconds into the second quarter.
Again, Keegan Frederick on the kickoff for Marshfield. Line drive, past everybody into the end zone for a touchback.
The kick goes out of the end zone.
West football on their own 20, early second quarter. Marshfield leads 36-0. Dale, Arnie Peck has sent us some scores. These are some scores that you may have just mentioned to us. We'll go through some of these once again. Spash leading Wausau West 7-0. Rapids leads Everest 7-0. Colby leads Pittsfield 14-0. Edgar over Abbotsford 8-0. Stratford leading Nakusa 12-0.
And Marathon has closed the gap a little bit on Auburndale 14-6.
And before we begin play, we have a timeout.
Timeout is called by
Appleton West timeout, their first of the first half. 11:51 remaining in the second quarter. And our score is Marshfield 36, Appleton West nothing. We'll come back to Appleton and more football in just a moment.
We have the
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Touchdowns, leading Appleton West 36-0. West puts the ball in play at their own 20-yard line. Sophomore Peyton Weedman is the quarterback. 3 receivers on the far side, 1 to the near side. Weedman takes the snap, drops the snap, and he and his running back both falling back at the 16. Weedman back there along with Perry and Peace, and they both fell on the ball at the 16. It's a loss of 4.
5 on the play, 2nd down and 15.
Now they mark the ball back at the 15-yard line, so a 5-yard loss. 2nd and 15 for West at their own 15-yard line. 3 men come wide near side. Vanderboom on the far side. Weedman in the pistol formation. Takes the snap. Hands the ball off to Peace. Runs into his own man and stopped for no gain. He is then fallen on by Donnie Karolfi at the 15-yard line.
It's number 9, Donnie Karolfi.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 15 for West at their own 15-yard line.
No gain on the play.
Tough start for Appleton West tonight.
Well, it's a program, obviously, that is in a rebuild mode. We've mentioned some sophomores and several freshmen playing key positions for Appleton right now. You know, I got a comment on this here. Well, I got time right now. I give the Appleton kids a lot of credit. They may have 45 on their roster. They certainly don't have that many on field in a uniform right now. I'll finish in a moment.
3rd and 15 for West at their own 15-yard line. Weedman back to pass. Throws to the far sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Brant Fries and stopped at the 25-yard line. Brant Fries with his first pass interception of the year. And the 3rd takeaway by Marshfield in this ballgame.
Fries coming across the middle and just more or less following the eyes of the quarterback, and that ball was, I can't say underthrown. It was underthrown to the point where Fries was able to jump on it and get in front of the receiver and make the pick.
So once again, Marshfield, great field position. They start this drive on the West 25-yard line.
My comment I was going to finish is I give the Appleton kids a lot of credit for still being out here, still battling, many of them very young. I've been in that situation as a coach with good teams and some bad teams, and
Chase Robinson quarterbacking. Graydon Rohde, the running back on this play. Gets the handoff. Nice hole straight ahead across the 20-yard line down to about the 16.
And obviously I'm a Marshfield backer, but to see kids out here continuing to compete after getting soundly beaten week after week, and there's a nice crowd here tonight supporting the kids.
Gain of 9 for Rohde on that play. 2nd and 1 Tigers at the West 16-yard line. Tigers with 5 touchdowns already, looking for yet another. Trey Parr wide far side, Brooks Hinson near side. Rohde in the backfield next to Robinson on 2nd and 1. Tigers now shift, and Seidel and Rohde in the I backfield. Robinson hands to Seidel, no place to go, stop for a loss. Some good penetration by an Appleton West defensive lineman. That's Joshua Flores, a senior. Came in, made that play, and Seidel goes down back at the 18-yard line. He loses 2. So 3rd and 3 Tigers at the West 18-yard line. Marshfield, Appleton West tonight. Football here in Appleton. Jacob Sadowska and Trey Parr both out wide near side. Rohde, the back, next to Robinson on 3rd and 3. And Chase will hand to Rohde. Nice gain off the right side. He'll dive inside the 15-yard line and should have the first down. Stopped at the 14, but Graydon Rohde gains 4 on the play.
Graydon Rohde Brody, the ball carrier.
A first down for Marshfield at the West 14-yard line. Once again, we are under run clock here. 7:35 remaining in the second quarter, and Marshfield leads 36-0. Marshfield Tigers with a lot of short fields tonight, plus a punt return for a score. Sadowska goes wide far side, Parr to the near side. Eric Lean playing tight end. Robinson about to pass across the middle, and in traffic, Trey Parr comes up with it between two defenders, gets in the end zone for the touchdown. There were two defenders right there, but Robinson put the ball between them right to Trey Parr, who falls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Good job at concentration by Parr, because he had bodies all over him on both sides, but somehow, and let's...
5-yard scoring drive. Frederick again on to attempt a PAT. Kick is up, and it is good once again. So Chase Robinson now with 2 touchdown passes in this ball game. Clock is stopped with 6:58 remaining in the second quarter. And our score is Marshfield 43, Appleton West nothing. Back to Appleton and more football in just a moment.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Field's way tonight. Tigers lead 43-0 with 6:58 remaining in the second quarter here at Appleton West. And Keegan Frederick kicking off for Marshfield once again. Perry and Peace back in deep safety for Appleton West. The kick by Frederick. Another long kick, and again to the end zone for a touchback.
The kick is in and through the end zone.
Some other games this evening on ZaleskiSports.com. DC Everest at Wisconsin Rapids. Stevens Point at Wausau West in football action tonight. Abbotsford at Edgar, that big Merwood Conference game underway. Colby at Pittsville. Hudson at Eau Claire Memorial. Appleton Xavier at Wapaka. Rhinelander at Mosinee. Stanley Boyd at Neilsville Grenton. Stratford at Nakusa. Amherst at Spencer Columbus. All underway on ZaleskiSports.com this evening. 1st and 10 for Appleton West from their own 20-yard line. Weedman fumbles the snap and falls on it back at the 15.
Fumble on the play.
Difficult times tonight for Appleton West. Weedman loses 5 on that play.
15-yard line, now 2nd down and 15.
In the ball game the rest of the night. 2 receivers on either side. 2nd and 15 from the 15.
Oh.
And before the snap, a whistle.
Well, the slot receiver on the far side for Appleton was unaware of the count, and he took off and was headed downfield before anybody else. Did I say Wausau? I've got Wausau on my mind, and I'll explain in a minute. Appleton West player jumped the gun by about 7 yards. Unfortunate news for Appleton West. They face Wausau West next week in Wausau.
Tigers may have declined that penalty, Dale, because the ball's still on the 15-yard line. 2nd and 15 from the 15. Weedman to throw the football. Looks to the near side, throws deep on the near sideline for Vanderboom, and over his head on the sideline, incomplete. Well covered on that play by Daniel Carbajal Macias of Marshfield.
From the 15-yard line.
So in
substitute some of their regular defensive play.
Although some starters are still in the ball game. Wide outs on either side, 2 on the near side. Weidman back in the pistol once again. Grabs the snap, back to pass, and stopped right there. Caleb Denny playing that safety spot for the second straight week. Yes, that was an turnover by Appleton West in the first half.
One of my buddies said he's going duck hunting this weekend. Well, unfortunately for Appleton, that one looked like a wounded duck up in the air. I don't know if the ball was tipped or it went out of the grip of the quarterback from Appleton, but it went up, and it was going end over end by the time it came down.
And 1st and 10 Tigers at the Appleton West 14-yard line. Seidel and Rohde in the eye. Rohde off, big hold off tackle inside the 10, and can't break that last tackle, cut down at the 7-yard line.
Nice tackle from behind there. I'm trying to find a number.
That was a touchdown saving tackle. Rohde gained 7 down to the 7-yard line. 2nd and 3 Tigers at the Appleton West 7-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like a wide open off
on the far side. High backfield behind Robinson. It's Rohde off the left side. A big hole. He's in the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow.
Graydon Rohde goes the final 7 yards for the score. That's a 2-play, 14-yard scoring drive, and Marshfield leads 49-0. Graydon Rohde on the score, his first rushing touchdown of the year. Again, Keegan Frederick to attempt to kick the PAT. Kick is on the way. It is up, and it is good. We now have 3:02 remaining in the first half. Our score is Marshfield 50, Appleton West nothing. We'll return to Appleton and more football in just a moment.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Marshfield Tigers have scored 50 points in the first half tonight and lead Appleton West 50-0 with 3:02 remaining in the second quarter. Again, a kickoff by Keegan Frederick. 4 West turnovers, the last 3 resulting in Tigers touchdowns here in this second quarter. Frederick's kick is on the way. A line drive and also in the end zone for the touchback.
Is in and through the end zone. 1st and 10 from the 20.
West football on their own 20, 3:02 remaining in the second quarter. Marshfield now leads 50-0. The other football games in the VFA tonight: DC Everest at Wisconsin Rapids, Stevens Point at Wausau West, and Wausau East is at Hortonville this evening. Appleton West offense back on the field. DeMarcus Parks, wide near side. Peyton Weidman is the quarterback in the pistol formation. Charlie Blevins, the running back next to him. Weidman takes the snap, fades the pass, looks near side to Blevins. He juggles it and drops it at the 20-yard line, incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Weidman threw for 55 yards against Wausau East last week.
From the 20.
Well, he's thrown for 25 tonight with 3 interceptions.
He began the year as a receiver, has 11 catches this year.
Yeah. Well, I see Schubert is also a quarterback on the roster, but he's out there as a wide receiver.
He has 14 catches this year. 2nd and 10 for West at their own 20-yard line. Weidman takes the snap, hands to Blevins, gets hit and stopped for virtually no gain. Good play defensively by a Marshfield linebacker. That's Morgan Schrader. And Blevins dropped right at the 20-yard line. No gain on the play.
Balls to the original line of scrimmage.
So 3rd and 10 for Appleton West at their own 20. We are playing run clock. We have 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. And Wendega goes wide far side. 2 men wide to the near side on 3rd and 10. Weedman in the pistol. Gets the snap, fades to pass once again. Steps up, starts to run, gets hit, and taken down to the 21. That's not a sack because he did gain a yard on the play, but dropped from behind by a Marshfield defensive lineman. That may have been,
By Jonathan Klum for the
looks like
Tigers.
Jonathan Klum on that stop for Marshfield, playing some defense. So 4th and 9 for Appleton West at their own 21-yard line. And they're punting once again with 1:10 remaining before halftime. Brooks Hinson, who's returned one punt for 55 yards in the score, will accept this kick from near midfield. Mason Solly punting for West. Kick is away, a low line drive up the near sideline. And bounces to the Marshfield 38. That actually was Jackson Wernberg back there in deep safety for Marshfield, not Henson. Tigers have the ball on their own 38, and that may wrap up the first half. The clock moving, 30 seconds remaining before halftime. And again, we're playing run clock here. By the time the Tiger offense comes on the field, that clock might expire. Tigers in no hurry, 15 seconds remaining. A very successful first half of football for the Marshfield Tigers as they score 7 touchdowns in the first half. And we now are at halftime here at Appleton West High School. NFL football action Sunday here on WOSQ. It's the New England Patriots and New York Jets. Our broadcast begins Sunday at 11 a.m. right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com. Our halftime score here at Appleton West High School is Marshfield 50, Appleton West nothing. We'll come back with our halftime program in just a moment.
1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top full-service bike repair center along with top bike brand specialized nets.
Appleton, Marshfield
Culligan
Tigers
Water delivers
scoring 7 touchdowns
from
in
your
the first half.
call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Save during the
Along
summer
with
tire
Titus,
event at
I'm
Sherrill
Gene
Tire and Service
Delisio.
Centers.
Again, our
Up to
halftime score,
$150 back on a
Marshfield
select set of
50,
4 Goodyear
Apple-
tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Breakdown! Colby! Breakdown! Hornets! Breakdown! Colby! Breakdown! Hornets! Let's go!
Edgar Football Hard Knocks is brought to you by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan. Promises kept, plain and simple. Visit securityhealth.org to learn more.
Sit! Hut! Right!
There's that bootleg. And he'll keep it once in a while. He ran a bootleg 7 times, passed it about 4, kept it 3.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh!
Way to go get it.
Good look. Easy. Easy. Easy.
All right, good pass. Get it up in the air.
When you turn the corner there, you pick up 85. If he's backpedaling.
Is this the next weight check?
Feed the horse. Hold on top.
Keep right on running full.
You're fine. 6 point. Look away. Hey, just my question, what are we faking on that?
Nothing.
The only thing I'm worried about is that bandit is both days he's been sitting right in your vision.
Definitely got to get some snaps.
Oh!
Careful. Oh, Christ. We're GTing it high like that. You got D tackle. You got DN. But all it is forming a wall. Like, you don't have to block anyone. You just got to make it look like you got the ball and, like, there's stuff in there.
Hey, extra point and field goal linemen, tight ends, wings, okay? If you took to heart the messages at the end of the game about, guys, quiet down, about like analyzing film critically and being critical of yourselves, I would say this is a unit that has a lot of growth to do, right? There were too many times where guys are getting pushed too far back. We got to hunker down deeper. We got to set that back foot and stay firm. Okay, I think you just need to be ready for the intensity of this play and understand the importance of it when we think about a 7-point game versus a 6-point game. Makes a big difference, okay? So let's take this unit for what it is, an opportunity to get better, okay? Obviously today we're not in pads, so we can't really go like live speed, but you got to match the intensity and understand that you have a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your hips low. Create the wall. Hunker down deep.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Good hit.
Colby, you cannot move that foot. You move that foot, it's a penalty.
Hey, when you watch film on some of their extra points against Loyal, you'll see they've shown a couple weaknesses where guys get high, they open a gap. So every guy's got to have their hat ready to go on this play and understand this could be the block that causes us to win the game, right? You got to approach it with that mentality. So.
Colby, break down! Grab that red water bottle. Eli, grab the red water bottle. Sawyer, take your red off.
Trinity, you want to get a video of them running onto the field? Thank you.
I'm gonna go get some toothpaste.
Talk over it, let's go. Don't be grabbing, grab over it.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Here we go, gentlemen. Hey, number 5, number 5.
Number 8, Colby Rising.
Let's go!
Defensive back, number 9, Layton.
Let's go, LG!
Defensive back, number 11, Tegan.
Let's go, Tegan!
Linebacker, number 21, Carter.
Let's go, Gaby!
They're doing defense, right? Linebacker, number 23, Chase Appleback.
Let's go, Chase!
Defensive end, number 43, Lucas Stocky.
Let's go, Stocky!
Number 44, defensive end, Brett Baumgartner.
Let's go, Bobby, let's go!
Linebacker, number 50, Preston Dalkey.
Let's go, Bobby!
Defensive tackle, Corey Kelpo.
Let's go! Go, 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 go!
Hey, you're good. Hey, here we go. Stop him there. Right. Yes. Yeah, baby. Yeah, let's go. You know it.
They're going to play action and throw right away. Strite's going to, and they're going to throw deep. Leighton Schuett's out there. The ball's underthrown, but he's got it inside the 35-yard line of Colby. They're going to hand it off. Butt dances inside. One man to power over. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Just ran over the safety for the last couple of yards. And it's a 15-yard touchdown run for Carter Butt. Snap is good, and the punt's good. Going to be taken, though, by Butt. They're going to run that reverse and then fumble it. Strike will pick it up and try to get the corner, and he does, and then he's knocked out of bounds on the far side. This is Butt again, puts his head down, and into the end zone for the touchdown. And Strite wants to throw. He's got a man, and it's in to Shuett for a 2-point conversion. Strite under center, the pitch. They're going to try Weisenberger. Big hole, he cuts it back. He's going to go down the sideline, breaks a tackle. He's going to go the distance. Colby Weisenberger breaks it down the left sideline and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Great job, Tucker! Perfect.
Quiet to the fans down there.
Crowd, are you ready?
Yeah, you don't hear anything out of their fans anymore. The only guy talking now is
All right, here we
Keep
go.
playing together.
They give it to Carter Butt, and he laterals it back to Strite, goes around the right side and into the end zone for the touchdown. I don't think that was designed that way. Carter Butt was stopped in the hole, and he just turned and flipped it right back to Tegan Strite, who ran around the right side for the touchdown.
I've done it 3 times now.
Hey, you're good. I hope they throw. Thanks.
I'm tired, man.
Hey, we're gonna be
Right there, baby.
completed a pass.
No.
Who spread
0.
you?
I had it up. No, it wasn't.
Hey, gentlemen, listen up. That's not just a one-guy win. That's not just a starters win. That's a whole team win. That's a team win right there from 1 to 40, whatever we have out there on the field, okay? Nice job. Big win. Shutout! Yeah! Let's go, boy. We were sticking tonight. Let's go. Remember what I said. When you're together and you do your job every play and you trust the guy next to you, great things happen. Big win, boys. Let's go, boys.
Yep. Gentlemen, hey, really proud of you fellas on everything that happened out there. Just a ton of heart and effort and soul and buddies playing together, okay? Keep up the good work. Proud of you tonight. Way to go get one. Let's come back on Sunday ready to put the work in. Guys, we're laying a foundation for what it takes to win at a really high level, okay? Upperclassmen keep leading. Underclassmen keep taking notes of what it takes to play the way we're playing right now, because this isn't the end right here, right? This is just the beginning, okay? Keep it up. Nice job.
This game was personal for a lot of us, right? For all of us. They beat us 2 years in a row. Hey, shutting them out on their home field, no better feeling than that. I got to congratulate Carter Butt. You went over 3,000 yards tonight, man.
So was it a yes?
I said yes!
Okay.
Hey, Tigger, can we make that pitch back? Can we make that pitch back? Next year. Here's your blanket. I'm trying to hand full. Well, no, like wrap it around. Oh, should we go in here?
Nah.
Let's go, W! 21 reps!
You gotta get in there.
Get in there,
Do not do that. Fletcher.
Why is Tyus?
Fletcher, what is happening?
We gotta get like low then.
You guys are like,
What is this? We got everybody, right? I mean, the locker room is empty, so if the locker room's empty, seniors, quick count.
Oh, we're leaving already.
1,
2,
4, 5, 6, 7,
8,
9,
10,
13, all right. Juniors.
1, 2, 3, 4. Shoulder checked me out of bounds.
Oh, so that's why you rolled?
I didn't. I am not that stupid.
Those
Come
join gymnastics. Come on, man.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
They can here to Appleton at this point, but let's face it, it's ugly.
And the Marshfield Tigers have the upper hand so far tonight. Our halftime score here in Appleton, Marshfield 50 and Appleton West nothing. Back with the second half of football from Appleton following these messages.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Ozani over Rhinelander 27-0, and the Wisconsin Badgers lead Purdue 24-10 in Big Ten football this evening. Marshfield Tigers lead by 50, and we expect to get the football to start the second half as well.
I understand the Brewers were up 13-0 at one time also tonight, so a lot of blowout games tonight at different levels and different sports, so have to see where we go from here. You know, what do you say? What do you say to your players? You're down 50-0. You're very young. What do you say to them at halftime? You know, you just ask them to continue to put forth their best effort. You're proud of them for being out there and working as hard as they are. You try to make a few corrections if you can. Marshfield eventually will include more reserves out there, but a lot of the reserves are juniors, and you know they're going to be going against very young players from Appleton. So let's see what happens here in the second half, Gene.
Tigers have Graydon Rohde and Zach Weigel back in deep safety to accept this kickoff. Appleton West kicking off for the first time tonight. Daniel Mwendenga will kick off for Appleton West from left to right.
Daniel Mwendenga is back to kick off to start the second half for the Terrors.
Getting set for second half action here at Appleton West. Here's the kick. Heading for the far sideline. Up man on the 23. That's Karolfi across the 30. Comes near side 40, 45, and spins out to about the Marshfield 47. Excuse me, that was Caleb Denny. Caleb Denny on that return.
Punt return wall, or the kickoff return wall to the near sideline that time instead of running towards their bench.
So the Tigers have the football at their own 47-yard line. Looks like Chase Robinson will play quarterback. He finished up the first half for Adam Gilbertson.
I should say the near sideline is the Appleton sideline, and the far sideline, no bleachers on the far sideline. There's a street that runs right behind the benches. And
now we have a new quarterback.
Okay.
Bryce Shoddy will play quarterback.
Huh, okay.
Brett Barlow is the fullback. The tailback is Easton Ledden. Shoddy at quarterback. On first down, it's Ledden straight ahead to the 50-yard line and pushed back.
Little boy, get a fumble too.
He broke away, tried to get outside, but the officials stopped play.
Number 78, Javante Johnson.
Ledden gains 3. 2nd and 7 Tigers on the 50-yard line.
2-yard gain to the 49, 2nd down and 8.
You'll see a lot of new faces for Marshfield here in the second half. Bryce Shoddy, a sophomore, playing quarterback. High backfield on 2nd and 7. Give is off the right side to Zach Weigel. Dives down to about the West 45-yard line and picks up 5 on that play.
On the tackle, Ian Espinoza.
So 3rd and 2 for Marshfield at the West 45.
Of Appleton West, 3rd down and 2.
Tigers changing some offensive linemen as well. Wyatt Dorhorst now playing the right tackle spot. And we have a timeout on the field, charged to Appleton West.
Timeout is taken by Appleton
Terrors
West.
used their first timeout of the second half. 9:49 remaining in the third quarter. And our score is Marshfield 50, Appleton West nothing. We'll come back to Appleton and more football in just a moment.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Trey Parr coming out wide to the near side, along with Cash Hassenbank. Bryce Shoddy at quarterback, in the pistol on 3rd and 2. Ledden next to him in the backfield. And Ledden gets the carry off the right side. First down and more. Breaks into the secondary. Breaks outside to the 30, 25, 20, and bounce out of bounds around the 15. Nice run outside for Easton Ledden. He'll carry the ball down to about the West 15-yard line. And gains 30 on that play.
The 15-yard line.
A first down for Marshfield at the Appleton West 15-yard line. Early in the second half, Marshfield leads 50-0.
The last play started pretty much up the middle. Ledden got through the line of scrimmage, got bumped around a little bit, and then scooted to the outside, and down the sidelines he went.
Sam Hyman, a sophomore, now playing the center spot for Marshfield. Shoddy hands the ball to Weigel, coming to the near side. Gets hit, spins forward for about 2 yards. Zach Weigel on the carry to the 13-yard line.
Zach Weigel, the ball carrier. Brought down
2nd and 8 Tigers at the Appleton West 13-yard line.
Gain, 2nd down and 8.
Tigers with a number of new faces out there. Weigel back at the tailback spot. Shoddy in the pistol formation. Looks to, on the reverse, it's Jacob Sadowska getting outside to the 15, 10, cuts back inside to the 5-yard line and stomped around the 3. A reverse to Jacob Sadowska, who runs the football. Jacob not a real big guy, 5'8", 120, but he runs for 9 down to the Appleton West 4-yard line.
To the 4-yard line.
First and goal for Marshfield at the Appleton West 4. 7:55 left in the third quarter. Marshfield leads 50-0. 2 receivers near side. Ledden back in the ball game at tailback. In the backfield was Shoddy, who's back in the pistol. And Shoddy gives to Ledden. Tries to bounce it outside, but gets pulled down from behind and actually lose a couple of yards. Nice defensive play by Appleton West on that play. Loss of 2.
It was Ian Espinosa.
And the Tigers now with the football at the 6. Ian Espinosa making the tackle for Appleton West at the West 6-yard line.
Marshfield substituting substituting a lot is what I wanted to say from the sidelines. 2 or 3 players changing places every play right now on offense.
2nd and goal Tigers at the West 6. Weigel back in the ball game at tailback. Shoddy grabs the snap, hands to Weigel, has an opening on the left side and gets in the end zone for the touchdown. Travis Weigel goes 6 yards for the score. 7-play, 53-yard drive. The Tigers lead 56-0.
Weigel with that play when he's about 50 years old at a Christmas gathering. You should have seen me. I went for 80 yards on a touchdown run.
The kick by Keegan Frederick is up. On the way and good. Had to break 14 tackles to get there.
Yes.
So Marshfield scores again. 6:53 remaining in the third quarter. Our score is Marshfield 57, Appleton West nothing. We'll come back to Appleton and more football in just a moment. Tigers have scored on each of their possessions tonight. They now lead 57-0, approaching the halfway mark of the third quarter. And again, Keegan Frederick will kick off for Marshfield. Kicking from right to left here at Appleton West. Frederick is all set. Here's the kick. High end over end kick. And getting by Parks into the end zone for a touchback.
Keegan Frederick's kick is out of the end zone, and that'll set up a 1st and 10 for Appleton West at their own 20-yard line.
West football on their own 20. 6:53 left. Third quarter, Marshfield leads 57-0.
You might end up seeing some starters back out there on the field on defense. What happens sometimes in a game like this, it's easier to send your starters out because it's an organized group, and then try to send in some reserves as you can.
Peyton Weedman in there, quarterback for Appleton West. High snap over his head, back to the 5-yard line. He'll fall up right there. So right away, Appleton West loses about 15 yards.
Balls on the ball after it is.
By the way, on ZaleskiSports.com, football action on Saturday. Pacelli and Assumption from Wisconsin Rapids tomorrow. Game time 11 a.m. Also, the Columbus Dons volleyball team at the Medford Invitational tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow on ZaleskiSports.com. 2nd and 25 for West at their own 5-yard line. Weedman in the pistol from the goal line. Gets the snap, hands to Blevins, turning that far corner for a nice gain across the 10, and taking it out of bounds right there. A couple of Tigers in on that stop, led by Evan Niehaus.
Blevins on the carry for the Terrors out the 13-yard line.
Blevins carries to about the 13. He gains 8 on that play.
New relief pitcher in the ball game for the Brewers, Rowdy Tellez.
3rd and 17 for Appleton West at their own 13-yard line. Two receivers near side. Schupert might be playing quarterback here. Gets the snap. Well, that is Weedman. He throws near side to Blevins at the 10. Gets hit, spins away to the 15-yard line, then taken down by several Tigers right there. Short gain for Blevins on that quick pass to the near side. Gains 2. And 4th and 15 for Appleton West at their own 15-yard line. And we presume the Terrors will punt the ball away here. A freshman, Bennett Nilsson, comes on to punt. Now he leaves. And Mwandanga will punt for Appleton West from the goal line. Caleb Denny in deep safety at the West 45. Good snap. And here's a good kick. Denny moves up on the Appleton West 40, drops the ball, it's loose, and West may have it. Denny couldn't hold it, and West recovers the muff punt.
Recovered by Appleton West.
Tigers' first turnover of this ball game.
Well, Denny having to run up and to his left to try to catch that ball on the run. Looked like he had a pretty good handle on it and a pretty good chance to catch it, but the ball bounced off his arms, and it's going to be Appleton football.
1st and 10 West at their own 41. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Marshfield leads 57-0.
Makes it harder to catch a punt when you're on the run like that, too, and your head's kind of bobbing around all over.
Weedman back in the pistol. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Throws deep on the near side for Peace. Goes up and makes the catch at the 40. Breaks a tackle. He's at the 25, the 20, the 10-yard line, the 5, and in the end zone for the touchdown. Weedman throws to Perry and Peace. A 59-yard scoring drive, and Appleton West is on the scoreboard. Looked like Peace was well covered, but he jumped up, made the catch, got away from some Marshfield defenders, and beat the Marshfield defense to the goal line. The 4th touchdown scored this year by Appleton West. One play, 59-yard drive. West now attempting the 2-point conversion. Weedman running to the near sideline. Stops, throws toward the end zone. It's knocked away, incomplete. Good defensive job by Evan Niehaus as he cut in front of the receiver, knocked that ball down. It's an incomplete pass. And West does not convert the 2-point conversion. 3:33 remaining in the third quarter. Our score now is Marshfield 57, Appleton West 6. We'll come back to Appleton and more football in just a moment. In an Appleton West score, Tigers still lead by 51 with 3.5 left in the third quarter. And Wandanga kicking off for Appleton West. Graydon Rohde and Zach Weigel back in deep safety for Marshfield. Weigel, a sophomore, scored a touchdown moments ago.
For Appleton West.
And here's the kick. End over end, near side. Weigel on the 15. Far side, 25-yard line. Out across the 30. Along the far sideline, out to near midfield and into West territory. Nice return by Zach Weigel.
And once again, a nice wall set up on the punt return over there on the far sideline, the Marshfield sideline. And for those of you not at, well, pretty much a line of blockers, or kind of a semicircle of blockers, that if the runner can get there and get behind them, he has good blocking as he runs to the outside.
Tiger football on the West 45, 2:50 left, third quarter. And Marshfield leads 57-6. Tigers stay with Bryce Shoddy at quarterback. Easton Ledden, the tailback. Jacob Sadowska near side.
Officials putting a different football in play and working on the chain gang a little bit to start this next drive.
Christopher Hernandez now at left tackle for Marshfield. On first down, Ledden off the left side, ran into a couple of tacklers and no gain.
Easton Ledden, the ball carrier. Liddell Williams is on the tackle.
Ledden off the left side. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, no gain on the play.
Second down and 10.
Second and 10, Tigers at the West 45. Jackson Wernberg goes out wide, far side. Sadowska wing on the near side. Weigel now at tailback. Shoddy will give to Weigel. Straight ahead, but not much there. Pushed back after a short gain. Zach Weigel gets one to the 44.
Who's there to make the stop for the Terrors?
Third and about 9.5 for the Tigers. Just inside the West 45-yard line. Marshfield and Appleton West football tonight. Easton Ledden back in there at tailback for the Tigers. See if Shoddy throws here on 3rd and 9. He'll hand the ball off to Ledden, coming near side on the sweep. Turns the corner with a nice stiff arm, but pulled down around the 42 after a 3-yard gain.
He's pushed out of bounds by number 3, Chase.
Leaves the Tigers with about 4th and 6. They'll mark it at the 41. 4th and 6 Tigers at the West 41.
Ledden with 34 yards in 5 carries in a reserve role. Rohde tonight, 51 yards in 5 carries. Weigel with 14 yards in 4 carries.
And the Tigers will go for it. 4th and 6 Marshfield at the Appleton West 41. Weigel back into play tailback. Snap back to Shoddy, looks to pass, throws near side. It's caught at the 35-yard line by Jacob Sadowska.
That's close.
And dropped right there. They'll mark him, I think, right on the 35. That would be the first down, I think.
The official on this side is going to say first down. Why bring the chains all the way across? Are they going to? Maybe they will.
Well, that play does in the third quarter as well.
Yeah.
Third quarter is complete here at Appleton West High School. Our score is Marshfield 57, Appleton West 6. We'll come back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
Marshfield. We're just down the street.
First and 10 Tigers at the West 35, and before the snap, some players jump on the west side. We could have encroachment here against the Terrors. Looks like that will be the call.
Against Appleton West, that moves the ball to the 30-yard line.
Ball brought to the
first down and 5
Appleton West 30, and now first and 5. Tigers lead Appleton West 57-6 as we start the fourth quarter here in Appleton. Bryce Shoddy at quarterback, I backfield behind him on first and 5. And the fullback gets the handoff. That's Brett Barlow. Straight ahead, he'll lose a yard, maybe 2. Brett Barlow in the line for a loss of 2. Second and 7 Tigers at the West 32-yard line. Tigers held a 50-0 lead at halftime, scoring on 7 consecutive possessions tonight. Sadowska and Wernberg both out wide of the far side. Shoddy grabs the snap, hands the ball off to Ledden, trying to get outside, cuts back to the inside, and pulled down inside the 30.
Looked like he was going to be dropped for about a 3-yard loss, but managed to escape an ankle tackle and powered forward for a few yards.
He'll gain 3 on the play. Third and 4 for Marshfield at the West 29. All Marshfield tonight. Tigers on their way to their second win of the year. Sadowska far side, Wernberg near side. Easton Ledden back into the tailback spot with Shoddy at quarterback on third and 4. Shoddy grabs the snap, back to pass, throws to the near sideline, and caught by Ledden around the 26, then pushed back. That's not Ledden, that's Wernberg. Jackson Wernberg. Nice block, though, by Ledden. Picked up a blitzing linebacker, allowing Shoddy to throw the football. It's a gain of 3. So 4th and 1 for Marshfield at the West 26-yard line.
Shoddy, a left-handed quarterback.
Vedder McTaggart now playing in the offensive line for Marshfield. On the right side, I backfield behind Shoddy in 4th and 1. Shoddy himself straight ahead. He'll dive inside the 25 for the first down. Bryce Shoddy keeps it to the 22. He'll gain 4 on that play. First and 10 Tigers at the Appleton West 22. 9:15 left. Marshfield leads 57-6. Tigers at Wisconsin Rapids next Friday night, 7 p.m. Our broadcast 6:30 on WOSQ and on ZaleskiSports.com. High backfield on first and 10 from the 22. Shoddy hands to Weigel off the right side. Nice gain down to about the 16-yard line. Zach Weigel picks up 6 on that run.
Zach Weigel, the ball carrier. Stopped by
2nd and 4 Tigers at the Appleton West 16.
Ball is at the 16-yard line.
Appleton West will fall to 0-6 with a setback tonight.
In 4.
Shoddy checking with the sidelines, now back in the huddle. Sam Granger playing right guard for Marshfield. High backfield on 2nd down. Shoddy back to pass. Looks to the near sideline, throws to the end zone. Sadowska open, goes down, makes the catch for the touchdown.
Oh, I'm sure the Marshfield kids, there's a player down for Appleton in the backfield. But
defensive lineman for Appleton West going down. He's still down. Jacob Sadowska catches the 16-yard touchdown pass from Bryce Shoddy to cap a 10-play, 45-yard scoring drive. Marshfield now leads 63-6.
And by far the smallest player on the football team.
Jacob Sadowska, 5'8", 120. And Bryce Shoddy with his first ever touchdown pass. Shoddy to Sadowska. On the score, 16 yards. And Marshfield extends its lead. Appleton West ball player is down, a lineman, down at the 22, being pulled up now to a sitting position. Injured man is Riley Verboemen. Now he's being pulled up, and he'll be helped off the field with his right foot up in the air as he hops off. Tigers now attempt the PAT.
Verboemen was one of the players back on the pass rush, almost getting to Shoddy as he let that touchdown pass go.
As you mentioned, Bryce Shoddy, a left-hander. Not had too many left-handed quarterbacks from Marshfield over the years. Luke Akala was a lefty. Probably one or two others. Again, Keegan Frederick will attempt to kick the PAT. Adam Gilbertson back in there to hold. Ball is down, kick on the way. Long enough, and the kick is good.
Keegan Frederick's point after touchdown, good.
So the Tigers add to their lead.
8 minutes to play in the game.
We have 8:06 remaining in the fourth quarter. And our score now is Marshfield 64, Appleton West 6. We'll come back to Appleton and more football in just a moment.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Tigers kicking off once again, leading by 58 with 8:06 remaining. Keegan Frederick will kick off. Long kick by Frederick. And goes towards the goal line, bouncing around and just made it in there. Appleton West football on their own 20. 8:06 remaining. And the Tigers lead 64-6. More details on high school football on our Football Friday night program tonight, starting at 9:30 here on WOSQ. Appleton West will put the ball in play from their own 20-yard line. Peyton Weedman stays in the ball game at quarterback for the Terrors. Tiger defensive line digs in. 1st and 10 from the 20. The handoff to Aponte, has no place to go. He'll be pulled down behind the line of scrimmage. A number of Tigers there on that play. The first guy there was Jonathan Klum, playing some defense this week. They'll give Aponte yardage back to the 19, so he'll lose 1 on that play.
Michael Aponte, the ball carrier.
2nd and 11 for Appleton West at their own 19-yard line.
2nd down.
Terrors line up once again. Weedman back in the pistol. Aponte in the backfield with him. 2 receivers on either side on this play. Weedman takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws far side to Aponte at the 20. Gets hit almost immediately, falls forward about the 23, and is gang tackled there.
Michael Aponte makes his way out to the 24.
Several Tigers on that stop at about the 23-yard line. A gain of 4.
That'll bring up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 7 for Appleton West at their own 23. Major League Baseball Sunday on WOSQ, the Giants and the Dodgers. Sunday at 5 o'clock right here on WOSQ. 3rd and 7 for West at their own 23. Weedman in the pistol virtually all night long tonight in that formation once again. Back to pass, steps up, throws deep along the far sideline, and the ball caught at midfield. We'll see if the receiver was inbounds or not. Apparently not. Out of bounds when he made the catch.
Pass was caught, but out of bounds.
Nice catch on that play by the Appleton West receiver, who has not turned around, so we can't see his number. Oh, that was Bennett Nilsson, a freshman, made the catch, but he was out of bounds. 4th and 7 for West at their own 23. They'll go for it here. Weedman stands back in the pistol formation and fades to pass. Looking near side, throws deep on the near sideline. A man wide open, but he's underthrown. Man wide open. DeMarcus Parks wide open on the play. But the ball thrown behind him. He got away from his defender. The ball thrown behind him. Incomplete pass. And the Tigers take over on downs at the West 23-yard line.
Ball could have been completed. Parks never saw the ball. Never saw the ball thrown behind him, but I don't think he ever picked it up in the air, turning his head around kind of late.
He'd still be running, I think.
Yeah, sure would be. Almost as fast as me. I know, let's not exaggerate here.
So Marshfield's offense back on the field. 1st and 10 Tigers at the West 23, 4.5 to play. Tigers lead 64-6. Shoddy under center. Handoff to Ledden, runs into his own man and pulled down behind the line of scrimmage.
And that was pretty fast back in the day, Gene. It really was. So all you had to do is put a little food out there on the table.
That's right.
You could see how fast, actually quick, I guess you have to say.
You've still retained a lot of that. I've seen you in that buffet line.
Yeah. We don't do that much anymore.
No.
We got to find a good one to go to on these trips.
2nd and 11 Tigers at the West 24-yard line. Bryce Shoddy is quarterback for Marshfield the entire second half. Zach Weigel, the tailback on this play. And Zach gets the carry.
Oops.
Hit in the backfield and stop back at the 26-yard line. Ian Espinosa again on the stop for Appleton West.
Ball is back to the 26.
Put the ball back at the 26, a loss of 2.
For 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13 for Marshfield at the Appleton West 26. See if Shoddy throws here. He has thrown 1 touchdown pass here in the second half. That to Jacob Sadowska. Easton Ledden playing tailback, otherwise a tight formation. It's the snap. Here's a pitch to Ledden coming near side. Not much room. Turn the corner and gets run down back of the 27. He'll lose a yard, I believe. West had that well defensed.
Pitch to Easton Ledden.
Brings up 4th and about 13 for Marshfield. Just inside the West 27-yard line. Clock moving, 2:40 remaining.
4th down for Marshfield.
Big Marshfield victory tonight. Led him back in the tailback spot. Shoddy at quarterback, everyone else on the line of scrimmage. Shoddy pitches to Ledden. Gets outside, spins away from some tacklers, carries out to the 25, pulled down about the 24.
That's going to be a horse collar. Tackled by the back of his jersey, far side official threw the flag immediately.
Is there to stop him.
And yes, you're right, Dale, flag is down. Letting gain 2 on the play. You've seen 2 few penalties tonight.
Penalty is against Appleton West.
Clock continues to roll here, now 1:50 remaining. And they'll mark off yardage from the 25-yard line. And the ball goes inside the 15 to the 12. 1st and 10 Tigers at the West 12-yard line, 90 seconds to play. Marshfield leading 64-6.
Despite this being a ragged game, we haven't really had a lot of penalties in this game.
That's correct. Led him back in there, tailback. Shoddy back to pass, throws far sideline. Ball is caught for a touchdown.
Oh, boy.
As a Marshfield man, that's Ben Jordan. Jumps up between 2 West defenders and makes the catch. Sophomore Ben Jordan on the catch. And the Tigers score again. 5-play, 23-yard drive. Marshfield leads 70-6.
Shoddy now with 2 touchdown passes.
And Keegan Frederick comes back in to kick the PAT. Ball is placed down. Kick is on the way. It is up, and it is good. Shoddy to Ben Jordan on that touchdown pass of 12 yards, and that expands Marshfield lead. Now with 1:13 remaining in regulation time, our score is Marshfield 71, Appleton West 6. Back to Appleton in just a moment.
Special thanks to our game day sponsors, Ag Country, Viaduct Bar and Grill, Nikolai Construction, H&S Manufacturing, Blues Hair Studio, Crystal Finishing, Mutual of Wausau. Now, back to Gene Delisio.
Marshfield has scored 70 points in this ball game. Tigers lead 71-6 with 1:13 to play. Keegan Frederick kicking off for the Tigers. End over end kick. Taken on the 10-yard line. And this is Blevins out across the 40-yard line. Breaks in the clear, then gets hit near midfield. Spins away at the 45, taken down inside the Marshfield 45. Nice return by Charlie Blevins. And Appleton West has the football at the Marshfield 42.
There's an example again for me of a kid who's out there playing as hard as he can. Yeah, he's down 71-6 on the scoreboard, but bouncing off tacklers and trying to go for everything and trying to head to the goal line. Didn't quite make it, but quite a run. Nice play by Blevins.
35 seconds left. Weedman back to pass. Steps up, throws deep along the far sideline. There's a man wide open, but the ball goes through his hands at the 20-yard line on that far sideline. Incomplete. Bennett Nelson, the intended receiver. Ball went through his hands, incomplete. And that could be the final play. The clock rolling, 16 seconds left. West trying to line up very quickly, get a playoff with 10 seconds remaining. Weedman again in the pistol formation. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, steps up and throws deep on the near sideline. And this time the ball hits a Marshfield defensive back in the back. It's incomplete. Well covered on that play by a Marshfield man. I believe that was Luke Tompkins. And that play ends the ball game here at Appleton West High School. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger football on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com. Our final score this evening, the Marshfield Tigers 71, Appleton West 6. We'll come back with a full recap on our postgame report in just a moment.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy of our broadcaster club members, including Forward Bank, depositor-owned community bank, serving Clark.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Yarder to Jacob Sadowska and a 12-yarder to Ben Jordan. Frederick kicked the PAT after each, giving Marshfield that final score of 71-6. So Keegan Frederick 9 of 9 on PAT attempts in this ball game, plus one PAT was run in by Mason Seidel for a 2-point conversion. Marshfield the big winner tonight over Appleton West by a final score of 71-6. We'll come back with more of our postgame report following these messages.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy the Sports Den on South.
The Marshfield Tigers scored 70 points in one football game. They do that tonight, defeating Appleton West 71-6. Very strong performance for the Tigers this evening. Let's get some post-game thoughts on this one from Dale Yukaitis. Dale?
Well, it's kind of hard to say much about this ball game because Appleton is a very young team. I looked down on the sidelines. They've got about 45 guys on their roster, but they must have had 8 or 9 players in jerseys that were, I don't know, injured or not available for whatever reason tonight. And, you know, one of the biggest mismatches I've seen since you and I have been doing this, I remember quite a number of years ago saying that Fond du Lac team, before the Kaukauna coaches moved to Fond du Lac, came into Beal Stadium, and I made the comment at that time, and this is many years ago, that that's probably the worst high school football team I've seen. Well, I guess you have to say that tonight, but on the other hand, you got to give Appleton East players a lot of credit too. They're out there, they're fighting hard, they're trying to continue their season and play for their fans, and I guess let's finish up by talking stats. 261 yards total for Marshfield, which is, 70 points on the board. You would expect to see 400 or 500 yards, but there were so many short drives and quick plays that took place. 195 yards rushing. Leading ground gainers, Ledden in a reserve role had 38 in 9. Braden Anderson early had 54 in 3, including an 18-yard touchdown run. Graydon Rohde had a touchdown run of 6. He had 51 yards and 5 carries. Weigel in a relief role had 17 yards in 6 carries. And passing-wise, Marshfield was, that's not right. I've got 6 of 2, but that's got to be 6 of 8. 6 of 8 passing. Leading receivers were Hinson with 14 and a touchdown, Parr with a touchdown and 14, Sadowska with 2 catches for 23 yards and a 16-yard touchdown, and Jordan with a 12-yard touchdown catch as well. So started off bad for Appleton East. Marshfield jumped all over it and took advantage of the opportunities they were given, and I guess that sums it up. And I'm sure there will be better days ahead. Hopefully some of these younger players for Appleton will stick with it. Sometimes that's kind of hard to do after you have a very, very tough season. But I guess they'll see what's happening down the line. And Marshfield needed this badly after a 35-0 loss last week to Wausau West. And I know there were some issues at the high school today with a student as well, and I'm sure there will be more news to follow on that. Kind of a sad day at the high school, but I'll leave it at that. So a good win for Marshfield, and a good one for the players to come back after their thumping last week by Wausau West.
Yeah, tough night for Appleton West tonight. Marshfield does win this game by a final score of 71-6. Some other scores to pass along tonight. These are not completed scores, not finals. Wisconsin Rapids and DC Everest tied at 14. Stevens Point leads Wausau West 14-7. Auburndale leads Marathon 21-9. Colby over Pittsville 43-8. Edgar now leads Abbotsford 36-0. Amherst on top of Spencer Columbus 35-6. Stratford leads Nakusa 44-0. Mosinee over Rhinelander 27-0. Stanley Boyd leads Neilsville Granton 6-0. And the Wisconsin Badgers lead Purdue 24-10. Once again, tomorrow on WOSQ, Major League Baseball, as Seattle plays at Texas. Our broadcast tomorrow at 5:30, right here on 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com. Also, some sports action tomorrow on ZaleskiSports.com. As in football action tomorrow, Pacelli plays Assumption in Wisconsin Rapids. That broadcast 11 tomorrow on ZaleskiSports.com. And the Columbus Dons at the Medford Volleyball Tournament tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. Again on ZaleskiSports.com. I'd like to thank our sponsors of Marshfield Tiger football on WOSQ, including Hiller's True Value Hardware and Just Ask Rental, the House of Heating, Smith Brothers Meats of Colby, and the Marshfield Area Chamber of Commerce and Industry. I'm Gene Delisio for Daily Akitis. That's it from Appleton West High School. Our final score once again tonight, the Marshfield Tigers 71, Appleton West 6.